Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's Greg the Motivator coming to you with today's daily content. It is going to be my last daily content for a while. I will come out with another video kind of explaining that. But today's content, I'm talking to people out there that feel like they're stuck, feel like they're in a rut, feel like they're depressed, feel like they don't know where to go from here in any category of life. The reason I'm talking about this is because this is where I was, and this is also where a really close friend of mine is in her life. She had a bad relationship that was emotionally taxing on her. That's even though they've been broken up for a while now, is still kind of emotionally screwing with her, as well as she doesn't like her job per se. It's a difficult job, as well as she doesn't like what she looks like in the mirror. So she's kind of in a rut herself, and just goes out to all those people, as well as myself in the past, because if I would have been able to tell myself anything in my entire lifetime, it would have been this video to my past self. Firstly, start doing things on your terms for you. That's all I really need to say, but I'm going to sit here and tell you, to keep doing that over and over again. But until you dig deep inside yourself and realize that making yourself happy and making yourself proud of who you are is the only way you're ever going to change, I can sit here and talk for the next 20, 30, 40 minutes or 20, 40, 30 months, and it's not going to do anything for you. Until you make that commitment to yourself that you're going to improve who you are because you want to, not because of what your ex-boyfriend might think or what your parents might think or what your spouse might think or your future relationship might think. Until you start doing it for you, then it's never going to change. So figure out what you got to figure out. Figure out if you're happy or not. And if you're not, change it because you want to, not because of other people. That's all I really have on that, because I would just sit here for another 10 times telling you that exact same thing, and just in different ways. Do it for yourself. If you're not proud of who you are, you're not happy with what you look like, you're the only person that can change that. So you're the only person that you need to do that for. So, and that brings me to the next part, is ask yourself this question. So it relates to any part of your life, whether that's health, finance, relationships, career, anything. Ask yourself, and don't think about the outcomes of what your answers are going to be. Just ask yourself this question and just respond. Simple yes or no, and don't let what might happen after that change your answer. Just ask the question. We'll take health, for example. Well, the question would be, do I like where I'm at? So for health is, do I like where I'm at with my health? Or another version is, do I like what I see when I look at myself in the mirror? If the answer is no, then this is for you. Do something. Now, I relate you back to the beginning part of this video, doing it for yourself over anybody else and not doing it for anyone else but yourself, but do something. Well, yeah, there's a million different things you can do. You can go to the gym, you can eat the food, you can, try this substance, try that substance, get this shake, get that shake, do this thing that this, YouTuber is pushing, or doing that thing that this one girl did, or this one person recommends. Well, where do you start? That's a good question. Anywhere. Do you think that you want to go on, I don't know, Jenny Craig? You think you want to, just, go to the gym? It doesn't matter where you start. Just do something. You don't like where you're at, then change it. But do it one step at a time. For me personally, when I was 281 pounds and I knew I needed to change, I was still a lazy piece of crap. All I did was just eat less food. I was still eating Chipotle, lasagna, PB&J sandwiches, still eating cereal. I didn't fully commit to the weight loss until I actually started seeing changes, which that's when I started committing to it, because it physically helped me to see the change. But all I did was just eat less food. If I had, 2 pieces of lasagna with dinner normally, I would just have a piece and a half. If I had, a big bowl of cereal, I would just have a small bowl of cereal. If I got a Chipotle burrito bowl when I went to Chipotle, rather than eating the full thing and then getting chips and guacamole, I'd have no chips and I'd only eat half the bowl. Simple as that. I mean, it's super simple. Didn't even get all super healthy or anything like that, so I didn't even really change a whole lot. I just started eating less. And because of science, and because I was taking in less calories than what I was naturally burning in my day, I started losing weight. I started seeing the weight loss, and then I realized, oh crap, it is possible. Let me actually start doing this for real, start doing this for me. And then I started making more choices. But that one small step is what changed everything. It pushed me in a direction. Maybe not the right one, maybe not the wrong one, but it pushed me in a direction. So because I took a step, that built on another step, and then another step, and then another step. And now I'm where I'm at now. Now, no matter how many people at work offer me a cupcake or offer me, food or offer me this, that, the other. Like last night, this kid offers me, it was like a kind of a Rice Krispie treat thing. And everyone at work knows that I'm eating the same foods that I'm eating and for what reasons. And he's like, oh, you want one? And I was like, no, I appreciate the offer, but thank you. And he's like, oh, come on, man. Like, you got to have a cheat day once in a while. And I said, yeah, you know what? You're right. I've had 25 and a half years of cheat days, so I'm good on those for a while. I didn't say it to be a dick, but that's exactly how I feel. I cheated myself. I wasn't doing anything for me. I wasn't making my health about me and making me a priority. So now that I'd taken that first step, I started doing it for me and then take that first small baby step. Steps are just building and building and building and building, and it's turning into more than just health. It's turning into bettering myself as a person, bettering my knowledge, growing my vocabulary, growing my relationships with different people. It's growing me as a whole. So that small little step of just eating less of the same garbage food I was eating has now changed me to losing over 40 pounds since December 2016 and being a much better person. It started with one small step. It started with me putting myself first, not wanting to be healthier because my ex-fiance did something, or not wanting to be healthier because I wanted to get back at like an ex-girlfriend or an ex-boyfriend, or that's what a lot of people do out there. They worry about what other people think about their lives. They let them influence their decisions and how they live their life. But the reality of it is they have their own lives to lead. Why don't you start living yours on your own terms? Social media is a very, very good tool, but people use it in very, very, very bad ways. They use it to compare themselves to other people and to compare their lives to other people's. And that's not good. Do life because you want to do it the way that you want to do it. You want to make yourself proud. You want to be able to look back 2 years from now and say, hey, I'm proud of where I'm at now. And I think that's another big thing, is that people just are very scared of how long it's going to take to change. It is scary, absolutely. But you know what I'm not scared of? The better person that I'm going to become of all of this. The better person that I'm going to be because I made that first step. You want to lose, call it 35, 40 pounds. You want to tone up. You want to look better. You can bet your ass that's going to be a 1, 2, 3 year journey, not a 1, 2, 3 month journey. And so because that scares the crap out of people, they don't do anything about it. They don't want to put in the tough work. But the reality of it is like, I'm 26 years old right now. If it takes me 2 years to get my health on track and get me where I want to be, that's 2 years. Now I'm 28. Okay. If I live until I'm 80, 2 years of 80, you know how such a small percentage of my life those 2 years are going to be in comparison to the rest of my life? The first 26 years and then 28 to 80, do you know how grateful I'm going to be because I took those 2 years to actually focus on my health? Start doing this stuff for you and start taking it one small step at a time. You can watch whatever motivational videos you want. You can talk to whoever you want, but until you start doing it for you, you're never going to take that first step. You take that leap of faith in relationships, in, you know, your faith with a higher power, your faith in love with family members and friends, you take that leap of faith. Why not take it with yourself? Know that you're going to be a better person and work towards that. Love yourself first and foremost. Do it for yourself first and foremost, and take that first step. Love you guys.